I'm Susan from LivingRichOnLess.com, and today we're going to show you how to properly cut chair rail molding. And I have with me a very special guest. This is my dad. He's been a carpenter most of his life, and he's going to show us how to do this the right way. So Dad, what is it you always like to say?
This is not a job where a little bit of putty and a lot of paint will make a carpenter what he ain't.
That's right. So we're going to try to do this and cut these pieces so that we don't have to use buckets of filler or caulk to putty the holes up. Now first, let me show you. We've already fitted a few pieces in. The long piece here, you're going to notice that it goes straight to the wall. We're not cutting 45-degree angles here. We're bringing one of the pieces straight to the wall. And Dad, why don't you show us how you would measure the other piece, the piece in between the window and the wall here.
Okay, well first to take a proper measurement on this piece, you'd need to measure not from the molding at any point, but from the wall behind, because the actual piece is measured from this wall to this window casing. That's the full overall length, and it measures 30 1/4 inches. We will be cutting a 45 on this piece, but then coping that joint to fit this one.
So let's go ahead and head over to the miter saw.
Okay, the first thing we've done was selected a piece of molding chair rail that is suitable long enough to make our cut. We've cut a nice square cut on the miter saw on this end. I've measured it to the dimension we want, which is 30 1/4 inches. We're going to swing our miter saw over now to 45 degrees, lock it, put the piece in the saw into our pencil mark. Remember, safety first. Always wear your safety glasses and make this cut on a 45-degree angle. After having made that cut, we're going to coat this to that profile along that line to fit the other molding. We do that over here on this side of the table. Susan, if you will hand me that coping saw, please. Safety glasses are no longer required for this operation. Okay, now here we've cut this on a 45-degree angle, indicating this profile we want to cut. Sometimes when this is not painted, it's all one color. To highlight that mark, sometimes you take the side of your pencil lead and you can rub right along that joint, and it will highlight that black just a little bit, making it just a touch easier to see. Then, taking your coping saw, we're going to cut that profile. And you start here, and you want to lead in your saw just slightly backwards to back relieve that cut so that it fits tight, and begin sawing that out. Have it. It's cut to the profile from that 45-degree angle to the profile of the other one.
Okay, so we've cut our piece here, and you can see that the coped edge fits really nicely into this corner. So all we're going to do now is just adhere this to the wall with a few nails. You'll see here that I marked this middle stud, and we'll be nailing it in 3 spots here. And there you have it, cut perfectly into the corner. Be sure to follow us at LivingRichOnLess.com to see the rest of this project. We're going to be adding some picture frame box molding here and finishing up this beautiful dining room.